see how this plays out.
Quick uptake coming in, and Dupree's on the hot roof, so he's having all the fun with that USP, able to drop down for free as well, has the cover from his teammates, and there's not a single frag for the Sharks. Now they respond. The push comes down through, well, behind T-Red perhaps, or maybe not. Glaive here over the smoke. This is just very, very annoying to deal with. They've lost a player. They know that the CTs know exactly what they're doing, and Device popping J&T straight away on the main roof. And things are, it's just so difficult, it seems, in this round for Sharks to get any ground.
Again, it's about those dry peaks and finally get an opening, but they won't make their way in towards Mini, it seems, as Leo Drunky's taken out outside. Dupree patiently waits. Nobody in heaven just yet. There's still a chance for this. Oh my god, it's a 2 versus 2. They've got a chance to plant the bomb. We've got a Molotov going up towards the heaven position. How on earth have they turned this around? It was looking so unlikely. Glaive just with the footsteps will take Lucan out, which leaves Exit alone.
Really knows his angles, doesn't he, Glaive? But yes, Exit, he has a good opportunity to make this one work. Krieg, oh, Glaive, he's got such a forward position. The off angle, unexpected. It's not looking like Sharks are going to be able to have a good opening, because Magic, how do they get up the ladder? And
they're going CT, I think, to take out the heaven position. That didn't work out. Yeah,
they just have time.
Yeah, I think. I mean, bearing in mind they have no utility. Here we go again. It's a 2 versus 2, and the bomb is going to get planted after all.
Nice.
And now it is just Zipex. So we'll talk about the position later on. The bomb is planted, and Zipex goes up. Does he have a flashbang for this position? Not easy to do this, and indeed, Sharks will do it the hardest of ways.
Options on the CT side in terms of aggression, but speaking of aggression, out onto the upper bomb side straight away. Not wasting any time here, Sharks.
Yeah, they still have a few more to get through the choke points. Magic has done great work, kept it competitive. Device on the top.
Yeah, the timing is pretty perfect for Astralis as well, because that does allow them to get out of the vent without being harassed, and perhaps into a position where they can work together now. Glaive on 13 HP, a single flashbang, and just pushing, just running up, and JT did not expect that at all. Exodus swinging around from the back from Squeaky, looking to try to use this position. They don't know where he is. There's the challenge. Zipex with the health, but not with the kit. And, oh, actually, no, he had a kit, but he was not in position in time. And that's going to be another round for Sharks, 4-3.
Big green gun. Wildfire on this occasion. J&T's been sprayed to his demise by the likes of Glaive.
Smoke there to block Device. Any vision? He's going to move a little bit closer, find some more information towards the outside. And these smokes, they can burst through those. You can see Glaive is extremely wary of this. Throwing a few bullets through. They will avoid that, but they don't spot Device. Great angle. Not enough time to reload. Nice punish from Mayon, just in the nick of time to take down Device, prevent him from getting 2. But Dupree on the hard roof is doing damage. Finds himself a double Zipex, cleaning up towards Trophy Room as well.
Sees trajectory, sees grenades. Oh, that would have been a nice pop flash, but he will just creep straight into the crosshair of Device. That's a rough situation for Leo Drunky, and there's a fast reaction from Sharks towards the ramp, but that will fail as well. Very unorthodox T side of Nuke. Don't normally see this kind of thing going on. Device spots one. 13 seconds now. What do they choose to do? Flying up the ladder. That won't work. Like he's been playing KZ or something. That leaves Exit and J&T to stare at the walls at this point.
Counter-terrorists win.
So yeah, maybe that smoke goes towards Mini. The molly could go towards CT vent, but Leo Drunky's just lost that smoke grenade as he's taken out by Device.
Very difficult for Sharks, you know, it's very limited in terms of utility, but here they go, starting to push forwards, and look how favorable this angle is for Magis. He's so ready. There's a deeper peek from Magis. He's looking to wipe them all out. Spots the last 2 players. That's key information for the rest of...
Here we go again.
Oh, God. For the rest of Astralis. Okay, this... Oh, my God. He's absolutely dead, isn't he? Device gets fully wrecked.
How is this possible?
Again, it's happening. I don't know, James.
Down to the 1 versus 1, and they've won the round.
Finding something to work with and making it work. And there's a quick burst on the hard position, changing the pace up dramatically, and it might just wipe out the economy of Astralis here. They've lost the upper bomb site, they're smoked off, they can't do anything, and I don't think that they have any money here, so Yeah, they likely have to go. Indeed, they're broke.
Glaive, he's waiting for the guys watching the flank to rotate as well, and that's the bomb carrier. So they've got to be careful. Device has a chance for a second one, not baited by the jump peak. And Sharks are getting devastated for the time being. But as we know, we can't count them out, especially if Lucan is alive.
Or, I think Device only saw one towards the lower position. So Glaive, look at that game sense there. Arriving to hard at the perfect timing. Device gets the tag and is finished off by Zipex, but he does get taken out. Exit. So here goes Exit. Magis with the UMP, so advantage on the weaponry for Exit, but he can't get the kill. So Magis will pick that one up and upgrade.
Mayen's going to be the target with only a pistol, just bouncing through, but he's carrying the bomb as well. And here is Lucan to start getting the frags.
He hasn't seen anything yet, so Astralis have to be worried about stuff like this.
And Shark starts to creep. I think a footstep was heard in the lobby. Small alarm for Astralis. Dupree went with his duel, however. Magis going for the transfer, won't work. JNT to do the job, which leaves Zipex alone. Shark's not really creeping too secret just yet. We've got one by T-Red, and there's JNT finally emerging to trade Device immediately.
It's definitely not going to be nice, but maybe Glaive and Zipex can make it better. Good setup coming in at Zipex, though. He doesn't have a teammate to play off of. The Molotov denied Glaive, so that's beautiful work coming in from Sharks. However, looks like Glaive will burn down Exits. That actually does make things favorable here in terms of the numbers, and the bomb needs to get planted. There's 20 seconds or less now to get the bomb on a bomb site and planted, and they have to go to the upper bomb site. There's no other call here, and Magis is waiting with the M4, drops the bomber. 8 seconds to go for the plant. Can JNT make it in time? Oh, he might just be able to. Yes, he'll just have enough time.
But he won't get the gun out in time. Oh, he won't plant the bomb, actually. But in round 15, I think not. Zipex, they're lining up for him towards that ramp. Dupree falling off of the MP9. Little jiggle to spot some of the information. Sees two on a def cam now. And Magic has the position. They could get down towards B, however. Glaive spraying from the outside, and that leaves Exit. Not an easy one, and there it is. Astralis, after what turned out to be a difficult half, will lead by 1 at half-time. This is going to be an explosive one. Pistols, headshots, not much else to be added to that, really. That's generally the narrative. We've got a smoke up. Glaive will try to plant in the smoke. Leo's going fishing, and he's done a great job. Now that smoke has some time left on it, but the position is going to waste that time. Leo Drunky's still alive, and he might just win from this position. Got some help from his teammates as well. Mayen coming in to pop the pre. Zipex still on the high ground, unable to really help his teammate Device. I don't think his steps have been heard just yet. Looking at the X-ray, Leo Drunky has no idea. Up he goes, and that sort of Device's opportunity is gone unless Leo peeks him, but Leo's debates now. Device can't really commit to that. Zipex doesn't have the range with the Glock.
Well, at least he has a Glock, so he's got basically unlimited bullets. So, trying to find that opening kill, and he will not be successful. Very well played by Shark.
Sharks moving in towards the A-bomb site with numbers, and beyond that, actually, they're pushing the lobby, I think. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out their way. Magisk ready for it, just defaulting Astralis, and they just gifted 2 headshots for Magisk in the lobby position. Maybe Sharks were baited by that throwing, because they're just staring at the A-bomb site with 3 players now. But then I guess they can choose to save once they realize they'll hear those beeps, of course. So now they can choose to save with 3 players. You can spray through the corner of this box, but most CTs choose to use that time to fall back instead. Has a little shot onto Magic, and again, this is the off angle we were talking about in the first half, but JNT will not be able to do anything with that. Maybe some nerves there, missing the first shot.
And this, if they find a timing on the site with a flashbang, this will cause huge issues here for Sharks.
Exit with a very, very awkward angle. They haven't spotted him just yet. He's playing off of his teammates, and that is a great help from Lucan for the 3rd kill. Astralis with all the numbers in the high ground, and now it's a late attempt from the last 2 to plant the bomb, and Exit's just going to buy some time. 3 HP. As long as he's alive, then they can't win the round. Oh my god, or can they? Zipex down 1 versus 1. Exit dancing left and right, and he just runs into the crosshair. Maybe they realize that we can't necessarily rely on our usual bits of bob because the counters are going to be coming.
Just look how he teleports. Each highlight, he's in a completely different position, except the last 2. It's a scary prospect. Oh, and that's a free one. I think the legs were spotted indeed. There's a small little gap.
Oh,
no!
boy.
You can't be walking past that gap without getting punished. As Astralis start to try to work on getting that plant secured. They have to get these kills, as I mentioned, though. Zipex makes his way across, and he actually is able to get that plant behind cover. And here comes the CTs, all from the ramp position. Magisk actually making a good go of this. The CTs are separated right now.
There's one in control though, so we'll see what they're able to do. That's Mayan coming through the double doors. He hasn't seen one on the ramp, but that'll be taken care of by JNT, which leaves Device now with a lot to do. Pulls out his knife, can't pull out his gun again, and it's round number 12 for Sharks. Exit is on fire. Does he realize? Well, he must do now because he's got half health, wondering where the other half has gone. Suspect so fast into the B bomb site. Now the question is about post-plant positions. Dupree's gone very forward and he's got to pick up a rifle, or maybe not. He's going to fall back, try to take it the safer way. JNT misses a flick and the T's are advancing. It goes too deep. Mayan could go down here as well. I don't think he realizes there's an off angle with another T, so the retake could be a problem. Dupree has a Krieg and Kevlar. This by no means is going to be an easy retake for Sharks here. We've got Exit moving in first. Leo Drunky to try and trade. That bomb continues to tick. Only Mayan has a defuse kit. There are no smokes either, and it seems like they will fall back.
Leo Drunky's playing the CT vent, so Leo Drunky's pretty exposed. There's actually 2 players down on the by the silo. JNT with that AWP, vertical shots, not the easiest in the world. Glaive doing damage from above, but he's got to take down JNT. 14 seconds to go. The time pressure is real. Trying to bait out a shot, and JNT will be overwhelmed. And Astralis pick up another round, 12-12. And it looks like that may pay off here, because there goes Dupree. He drops down, can't find the follow-up, but Exit certainly can. The smoke coming in at a timely moment as well. It's a 4 versus 2. Sharks needed an advantage like this, but maybe it could still be taken away. And Magisk, trying to get down there. The bomb's dropped. He's going to get the bomb.
Oh, this is absolute carnage. 1 versus 4 now for Magisk. He could do a hell of a lot of damage if he can get into position. He saw one on the ramp, I think. Create some space behind himself. Oh, that's cost him a lot just to make it a 1 versus 3. 7 HP. Still doable. Worst case scenario ticked off. The bomb's been planted. We've got one Sharks player moving towards the control room. That's Mayan. Magisk has got to take a forward position and try to do some damage. He'll hear the footsteps. Mayan baiting now. What is this read? Magisk, there's a 1 versus 1. Now there's only 2 more remaining. Awkward stuff as they move in. JNT with the USP to deliver the kill. Exit was getting low as well, so that was scary for all concerned. Glaive now creeping around the smoke. Does he hear the footsteps of Mayan? Maybe he does, but Lucan from out of nowhere with a very crucial opening kill. Device down to 1 HP. He could be killed by a flashbang at this point.
Certainly could be. And Leo Drunky, he's got that FAMAS on the lower bomb site. This will be very hard, but he's got some support in Exit R. And there's a nice pick off. That's a good trade. And Device is on 1 HP, so this is looking very grim here for Astralis. Just edging its way forwards, but Exit with that Krieg, that scope, able to out-battle Zipex, leaving 2 players left. Dupree in a good position, but the bomb's not down just yet. He loses his duel and now leaves Device. 1 HP against 3 players. It's going to have to be a 4K on 1 HP, James, for a Device to win this.
Exit had 1 HP as well, so that was an easy frag for him. He says nothing was easy. Look at the double pick from Sharks. Beautiful synchronization. They almost lined up for him, though. A lot of spam from JNT. How on earth is Glaive in this position?
He heard the drop down at Squeaky, and I guess he assumed that that was the mini player.
Yeah, this is really unusual. How Astralis has managed to just walk into the A bomb site? Like, what? This is bizarre. It's maybe some perfect timing from them. JNT's lining up to look into heaven as opposed to... No, they're going to save.
Yeah, this is really bad. They don't, as you say, like they would need someone in control room earlier here. Lucan's the most forward player. He can get kills though. That changes everything. He's done critical damage to Dupree. He's picked off 1. Oh my god, he's going to get 3. Lucan is an absolute god, and it's just Device and Zipex left to save this. How has it come to this?
Gambling. This is actually the perfect play in some ways because they're all coming from the ramp position. Device has got a Krieg as well. JNT still alive. They're lining up as well. This could be a complete massacre. No kills yet as Sharks start to move in. Zipex still waiting. Off angles being held. 2 versus 2 now. Astralis just might do this. They're still stuck behind the choke points. JNT though will take out both of them really quickly. And there are defuse kits as well. Sharks move to match point over Astralis.
And Device is waiting for this JNT. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no, the punish. That's a huge punish.
That's outrageous, the re-pick from JNT. I said he was aggressive, but I wasn't expecting that. But this is where Astralis have found some success when they have been able to avoid Lucan at the very least. And look at Lucan charging forward to take out Dupree. Of course they can't avoid him. Down to a 2 versus 2. 23 seconds left to plant the bomb. It is Mayan now, the young boy, versus Zipex and Glaive. He spots both of them. He drops the bomb once again, 16 seconds. He doesn't even need to peek because all the pressure's on Zipex. Can he run down towards B bomb site? We are heading to overtime. That's a ridiculous clutch from the Minister himself.
Now, it's going to be a fast play again with an ace. He's looking for those opening picks. Mayan burning alive. Oh, it's not a good start here for Sharks. They're looking like they may get 3-0'd in this first half. Great push coming in from Astralis. They are wiping out the defense. Sharks have nothing left. Just Lucan, and he's out of position. So I don't know that there is too much for him to be able to do here.
He's taking a sweet time though, so if there is, I mean, if he does somehow manage to kill anybody, you know, he's got to hope there's a kit, but never mind. That is the half over. Astralis now have 3 match points.
That pressure forces back Lucan. JNC still on the bomb side there with the Krieg, looking to try and defend. He's repositioning as well. This is getting really awkward here for Sharks, as that repositioning may have been just a beautiful stroke of genius there. Zipex now the 1v1, and of course he's able to do it. Zipex always reliable, and that's going to be it. It's going to be enough time for the defuse, I think, and Astralis, James. I think they've... they can be very happy that they managed to win this game. That was dangerously close to an upset.